Hey there, fellas. Here's the Wednesday episode here of the Daily Show with the Payoff Pitch live every single day at 10:40 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by the Payoff Pitch live every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We get to preview today's MLB slate with myself and the Hockey Squirrel. Waking up this morning here in Chicago, it's still smoky, still hazy outside as we still battle the fires going on in Canada. But today, hopefully, will be the last day we have to deal with that. Otherwise, let's make sure we recap yesterday, see how yesterday unfolded, then get on into the action today. It's another day, and it's another beautiful day to try and make some money in your pocket. We pull up the recap from yesterday. Yesterday, just when you got the news that Yu Darvish was scratched due to an illness, at that moment, your stomach gets sick, and you feel like you weren't even given a fair chance to fight yesterday, right? You were going to be a loser just right out of the gate, regardless of maybe even how the rest of the night unfolded with that Yu Darvish news. We're, of course, not going to play Padres run line without Yu Darvish. We're not going to do Pirates team total under 3.5 without Yu Darvish. I'm not going to take Rich Hill to be the losing pitcher without Yu Darvish. Everything completely changed without Yu Darvish and how he was going to dominate the Pirates team that struggles mightily versus right-handed hitting. And then you get a bullpen day out of the Padres. It's just not what you want. The only thing that wasn't ruined by that bet was the Padres' ability to smash left-handed, soft-tossing pitchers, and that's exactly what happened. They, of course, got that done in the second inning as they go over their F5 team total, but everything else was ruined. Everything else was ruined. You were fucked right from the start. You knew it. You knew going into that game you were probably going to pick up two losers, and then you're just hoping Rich Hill, is not going to be the winning pitcher. But your team total, your Padres are online, all that shit's fucked right out of the gate. So just really quite unfortunate stuff right there. Guardians team total over 4.5 runs, just didn't get it done. Win the game 2-1, but obviously not enough runs in that effort. New York Yankees, Oakland Athletics under 16.5 hits. Played that for the first time ever, and that was an easy winner. So we'll, of course, run that back today. You've been following me long enough, and even amongst the losing streaks, we always do a good job around here of identifying, I want to call them gems because that's obviously only the first time we played it. We'll see how that develops over the course of the next couple of days and maybe over the next week or so. But your Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks or under 15.5 outs. There's gems that can be found amongst the losing streaks, and maybe this can be one of the things we can find because these teams rank 30th and 28th in the major leagues in hits per game. They got an easy cash last night. Again, we'll go ahead and run it back under 16.5 hits at minus 110 with JP Sears and Domingo Germán. We'll talk a little bit later more about that on the payoff pitch, of course. And then Marlins, Red Sox, NRFI, both teams scored in the first inning. Marlins jump out to 3 runs. Red Sox add 1 themselves, so that NRFI was screwed. I mentioned right there, of those 3 pitchers to not be the winning pitcher, once Hill didn't have to go up against Yu Darvish, he had it a whole hell of a lot easier, and he was the only pitcher of those 3 that picked up the win, so ruined that parlay, again, by Yu Darvish. And then Kershaw, first K against Seabald. Hell, Kershaw only had 2 Ks. Seabald, he didn't even give us a chance. He struck out the first batter there in Mookie Betts. So, yeah, obviously down on the day. Really disgusted there with Yu Darvish. Can't do anything about it. Been betting a long time. Injuries in-game or pre-game are going to always bite you in the ass. And fortunate had a lot on that game because I thought it was a great spot. Great opportunity for the Padres to go ahead and take advantage of the Pirates. It was just ruined all before first pitch got started. So, yeah, hate to see that right there. What's going on, DeJet? The books failed you? What'd you get tripped up on yesterday, man? Obviously, my main trip up was pre-match. Obviously, within some, I lost the team total here, something there, NRFI there, but mainly it was all, baseball can be a son of a bitch sometimes. But that's also why we love it, though. 162 games, big sample size, lots of opportunity to put your money in good situations. You'll come out on top more times than not. So, sorry you got tripped up yesterday, man. Comebacks greater than a setback. Loving that mentality, Tyler. Loving that one right there. Hopefully today could be the fucking comeback. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's today be the day. We've got, how many bets I got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just got 6 bets today. I already shared, I think, a couple of them on Twitter. We'll add to it. Good morning, Ross. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, my man. What are you guys betting on today? Tennis is getting kind of difficult. Obviously, Wimbledon starts Monday, July 3rd. There's only one more left tune-up tournament. Guys are actually bailing out of that. Guys didn't sign up for that. So tennis has been a little tough. So really just waiting for Wimbledon. Can't wait to hit the ground running with Wimbledon once that thing starts up. So, yeah, what's today's Tennis, looking at the scores, it's gone mostly how I would have thought. It's early in a couple matches. They're just getting underway in some first sets, but we got to turn our attention to baseball. We got to turn the goddamn fucking profit around here. That's what we got to do. Turn the profit. Turn the profit. No more pitchers getting bowed out beforehand. I got extremely nervous. I'm going to actually go look right now on FanDuel. Yeah, they've got the Brewers-Mets game completely locked up. You can't bet Brewers-Mets on FanDuel. It's got me extremely nervous that there's a pitching change come because I've already made a bet in that game. But DraftKings has still got it open. They still list Wade Miley up against Kodai Senga. I don't know why FanDuel's got that game completely locked, but it's got me extremely nervous after last night getting screwed on 3 units. It's got me extremely nervous that Wade Miley or Senga is not going to be the starting pitcher today. It's got me extremely, extremely nervous. I don't know what FanDuel's doing. Got that game locked up. What are you guys betting on today? What's your guys' best bet? Best bet today. What's the best bet today on the board, fellas? Best bet. Best bet. What is it? I can tell you right now what it is. It's the battle in Arizona against the 2 Zachs. Zach Davies up against Zach Eflin. Rays should absolutely crush Zach Davies. Absolutely light his sorry ass up. I think you can dabble in over 5.5 hits at plus money and take a stab at that F5 team total. Just been getting rocked lately. Absolutely rocked. What's your best bet, fellas? What's the best bet today? What's the best bet? You need a win. Juice aside, need a win. What are we betting, fellas? Need a win. What are we betting? What's the bet today? Best bet. My best bet, I'm going to go ahead and pull two bets out of Rays versus Diamondbacks. I'm fully on fading Zach Davies with a top 3 offense in the Tampa Bay Rays. I'll feel good about that and live with the result all day long. You thought Kershaw and the Marlins NRFI were going to smack. Not even close. Yeah, no, not even close. 4 runs in the first inning. Hard to do the NRFI today in the Marlins game because the Red Sox don't have a starter announced. I didn't really even handicap that game all that much. I did look at what the Red Sox are doing against left-handers. They only have a small plate appearance at 41 plate appearances. So in those 41 plate appearances, they're not striking out and they're hitting the ball well, but it's a small sample size. And, Garrett's been on a little bit of a roll, so won't be giving out the NRFI of the day. In the Marlins game, we'll be giving out the NRFI of the day, just not in that game, of course. And then, Kershaw, Seaball struck out the first batter. Although, to be fair, Kershaw didn't strike out a batter in the first inning. Like I said, he only got 2 all game, which is really surprising. That's what's head-scratching about this shit, man. 34.1% strikeout percentage, and Kershaw only gets 2 strikeouts? God damn. How does that even happen? Yeah, I mean, looked, I think I put a couple on Twitter. Of course, doing the Yankees Athletics, again, under 16.5 hits. Why the hell would you not? Why the hell are the Athletics again at plus 130? Why are the Athletics plus 130 again? We got a great cash yesterday, plus 120. Now they're plus 130. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And what they, yeah, I don't get it. The hell is my son chirping at? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Plus 130. Yeah, I just gave out those 2 plays. I just looked. So, yeah, just the under the hits allowed. Under 16.5. Oh, yeah, and the Blake Snell play. Blake Snell. And this Blake Snell play, this dude's been on an effing roll. He's been striking out all the goddamn people. Pirates are striking out big time right now versus left-handers, 34.1%. Can't bring a good batting average along at only 204. Padres need some length after yesterday's bullpen day once Yu Darvish got scratched. They ended up using 4 guys out of their bullpen. They could go Blake Snell having 6 strong or 6 innings, whatever the hell, strong or not. Just have him go 6 innings. He goes 6 innings, he's gonna pick up 7 strikeouts. That bet's hitting. I'm paying $500 to people if that bet doesn't hit. That bet is fucking hitting. That bet's hitting, and I'm willing to put an extra $500 on the line to say that bet does hit. That bet's gonna hit. Orioles money line. They sold you yesterday. They got it today. What's up, Jimmy? You're getting Luke Weaver up against Kyle Gibson. Take the over. And for some reason, the over is so goddamn free in terms of hitting. DraftKings don't want to even offer you the F5 over, because that's what I was kind of waiting to see. I'd rather not mess around with these bullpens. You've actually got, you got struggling bullpens. You can certainly take a full game over, but I kind of wanted to target Luke Weaver and Kyle Gibson against two really good offenses. I may pivot to the full game over if for whatever reason I don't get it. Other sites have it at 5.5 for the F5 over, 6 runs. I think I'd rather just do the full game over, but Orioles, there's a slight advantage today over the Reds, but I'd rather have the Reds at plus 150 than the Orioles at minus 175. I don't think there's that big of a gap. Reds actually have the hitting advantage. No bullpen advantage. Both bullpens are dog shit. Both bullpens are in the bottom 10, so there's no bullpen advantage. But you're going to get a hitting advantage with the Reds. Small one. Orioles have a nice offense, obviously, in their own right, but you're pulling out the ladder on Snell. I don't know if I still have confidence in what I'm doing, but I don't know if my results will allow me to pull out a ladder, at least not publicly. I mean, what I do personally, but no, I'm not gonna do it. But man, I tell you what, I'm looking right now. Yeah, FanDuel's got the number at 7.5. Obviously, I tweeted the play out earlier. It's on Caesars at 6.5. I mean, that's how good he should strike out people. FanDuel's got it at 7.5. FanDuel's got it at 7.5. So I haven't seen, DraftKings hadn't had a number. What has DraftKings got? Hey, DraftKings doesn't want to give you the number. So DraftKings doesn't give you the number. Caesars gives you 6.5. FanDuel knows it's so goddamn good. They're giving you 7.5. If you're busting out the ladder, just bet the play that I gave out, and then just go straight to 10 plus at plus 350. He's hit double-digit strikeouts in his last 3 games, going 11, 12, and 12. Again, gets the Pirates to strike out at 34.1%. Should need to give this team a little bit of length today, even if he runs into a little bit of trouble. I like it. Pull the ladder out. You like Kenta Maeda, Luke Weaver, and Joey Wentz to not win parlay. Yeah, I like all that too. Kenta Maeda up against the Braves. Braves weren't throwing anybody worth a damn. They're having a bullpen day. Kobe Allard or some shit. So they're having a bullpen day. Luke Weaver, yeah, I think he gets crushed by the Orioles. And Joey Wentz, he's already in my parlay. So I could make that same parlay. If I made that parlay, just because I've already got Wentz in a parlay, I would swap that out with Zach Davies. So if you did follow my play on Twitter, and if you like this play that D-Gent's got here, just swap out Wentz for Davies so you don't have the same player burning you on 2 plays. Yesterday you hurt your pocketbooks. I feel you, man. I feel you. Hopefully we can get some of that coin back today, man. Hopefully we can get some of it back today. I hear you. Hopefully get the broom out, Brian. Let's see what a Maeda, Davies. I'm going to swap it out for Davies. Maeda. I agree with Luke Weaver. I agree completely. Maybe we'll make this the parlay there. D-Gent. This could be the people's parlay and Zach Davies. Where's he at? Minus 150. What's yours come in, D-Gent? I got a 3-legged parlay at even money over on Caesars. There's no point in me looking up on DraftKings. They got me limited so much. I can't even make a 3-legged parlay on DraftKings. So we can just see what it is, though. But I can't personally make it on DraftKings. It is minus 105 on DraftKings. Good. Better price on Caesars. Even money for a Maeda, Weaver, Davies parlay. I'm going to log in and make it. And maybe I'll add that over the course of the show on the payoff pitch. My double play involves Davies and not be the winning pitcher. I did something, I put in a different leg, but I agree completely with Maeda going against the Braves. I mean, I have offenses. I mean, it's number 1. It's just humming along. It's a beautiful offense right now. And then Luke Weaver, just be runs. I'm probably going to add over 9.5. What is that line? Over 9.5. See if, hop on over to payoff pitch. See if I add that, but that looks awfully good. With those 2 starters on the mound. like it. All right, there we go. I bought that. So if I give that out on the show, that'll be an even money. Even money. Find out on the payoff pitch. Couple minutes. Bring the brooms out. Say, why not, man? Why not? Why not? Why not? I hear you. Bring those brooms out. Plus 103 on DraftKings. Okay, I just did it. It was minus 105, but things change fast. Change fast. Plus 103. Let's see if I add that. Let's see if I add that here. I like it. Weaver up against the Reds, or up against the Orioles. Maeda up against the Braves. And Davies, I was already fading. That bum. Oh, yours was plus 103. Yours was plus 103 of Maeda, Weaver, and Wentz. Yeah. I'm likely gonna add that sucker. A Maeda, Weaver, Davies. I was trying to. My double play on the payoff pitch was Davies winning pitcher no with Michaelis, whatever the hell his name is, under 18.5 outs. Under 18.5 outs, I parlayed that with Davies to not be the winning pitcher. I definitely like Maeda to not be the winning pitcher. Let me see. Yeah. I think he's going to struggle big time against this Braves team. I just wish I knew I was getting out of this the Braves today. But maybe that'll be enough to keep the Twins off balance. Rolling out a bullpen day. I don't know. Got time to think about it. Let's get the Squirrel's thoughts. Let's see what he thinks about this Twins-Braves games. Obviously get his thoughts on all the other games. And it'll include rapid fire at the end, where we'll talk every single game from money line, run line, and over-under perspective. Hang tight, fellas. See if we can make this day a Wednesday. Come on back in a couple seconds. Get ourselves a Squirrel. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Wednesday episode here of the Payoff Pitch. We're live every single day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, previewing each day's MLB slate. He's the Hockey Squirrel, and I'm Jason, powered by Bet Openly every day. What's up there, Squirrel?
Hey, not too much. Everything I've done today is by the numbers, so I know I'm like aware of who the pitchers are, but there's something that I don't know how to put it. I'm doing something in baseball that if you were to look at enough of my picks, you would understand what I'm doing, but I can't really tell you what it is. So I have to be a little bit mysterious that way. But I think you'll understand if you start paying attention to what it is that I'm doing with my picks. But a lot of things in this sport that are different from other sports. Number one, we all know that there's so many different variables because there's so many different people touching the ball during a game, whether it's the pitchers or, obviously the starting pitcher, the bullpens, the way that the ballpark plays, the weather factors into it. It's unlike really mostly any other sport where, all the basketball courts are the same. They're the same size, and all the hockey rinks are the same size. And generally you have the same 5 or so people, in basketball or in hockey, right? You have generally the same lines. This moves around so insanely much, and you get things that don't make sense winning a lot. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like the illogical is way more likely to happen, and when you kind of spread all that out and you look at how to quantify the illogical winning, it wins a lot, like a lot. It really does, like an ungodly amount. And I've been able to determine this now with a couple thousand bets, and I know it works. So
Nice. Don't excuse my laughing. It's not anything you're saying. We appear to be on different wavelengths this morning. Here I am dealing with shitty diapers and stuff, and you're knee deep in the weeds. Awesome. I love it. Love it. All right, fellas. Let's hop on
it's a weird minefield for me to navigate because, like, I want to help you. I'm going to give you picks, but from here on out, the rest of the season, people are going to be like, this shit makes no sense. Why are you betting that? It's stupid. It's illogical. I'm not betting that. And that's, we'll see how it goes. But I already know it wins. So.
Okay. I love to see that. Love it. Did you turn a profit last night? I did not. I got
minus one.
Yu Darvish news.
-1 unit. Nope.
Yeah, Yu Darvish bowing out of that game before it even started. Obviously, you recall the plays I had yesterday, how heavily I was backing the Padres up against the Pirates when Yu Darvish bowed out of that game pre-pitch. Yeah, that went down on me. So we're out. Goddamn revenge today, Squirrel. We're coming back. Ready to get after it today. Are you ready? Let's kick it off around the bases. What game do you want to give us? What bet do you want to give us? What do you got?
Well, I've been doing these overs and unders. Here's a real weird-ass looking game, let's be honest. The Astros and the Cardinals.
Okay.
Do you think that the Cardinals should be a favorite, in your opinion? And if so, why?
Yes, I think the Cardinals should be a favorite. Better offense, better bullpen in the last 10 days.
Great. Then would you agree that you like the over in the game?
I'm only betting the over.
Okay. I'm going to take the over. This around the bases, I like to do one over and one under just to get through the inning. I'm going to go Astros Cardinals over 8.5 -110. I think both teams get runs. We'll talk about the Cardinals later.
But then you asked me if they should be favored. If I recall from the research, wasn't it basically a coin flip, like -110, -110? At least I recall it was basically a coin flip.
The thing I think is funny about baseball particularly, unlike a lot of other sports, is with enough data, I can convince myself that either side is the right side. So that's why I think it leads to this, like, well, that doesn't make sense and it won. So there you go. But you can, well, the starting pitcher's great, but the bullpen shit with the left-handed or the right-handed, and then the altitude, and if they're coming out of Colorado. Dude, I mean, you can slice and dice it any which way. You got to really cut through that bullshit and what actually matters. That's what I want to know. And that's what I have found out.
We're supposed to get the dog days of summer rant after July 4th. It's a dog days of summer rant can't come before July 4th.
It happened. It's happening. No, I've collected enough data. I know what's going on now. I like to. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's what's going on tonight in New York between the Brewers and the Mets. This game's going to have under 16.5 hits. Remember we played this angle for the first time yesterday? We got a cash in the Yankees Athletics game. We're going to expand it a little bit and go and use it for the Brewers and Mets game. Again, under 16.5 hits. Brewers are outstanding at hitting right-handers. They're hitting below the Mendoza line at 198. The Mets are outstanding at hitting left-handers. They're hitting 200 versus left-handed pitching. Both of these teams with the weighted runs created is god-awful at 79 and 67. Miley, he's hit this in 3 of his 5 starts. The full game has stayed under 16.5 hits. Senga has stayed under 16.5 hits in 5 of his last 6 starts, and this cash last night as there was only 16 hits. Both these teams are god-awful in hitting the baseball, as I told you, in their batting average, but from a pure numbers standpoint, they rank 20th, and they rank 29th in the league in hits per game at 7.95 and 7.38. Go ahead and take yourself an under 16.5 hits in the Brewers and the Mets game tonight. What's another game for you, Squirrel?
Can you get under 16.5 hits and over 8.5 runs? That's the question. That's where I'm at.
I guess Senga could walk a whole hell of a lot of batters like he does. So, yeah, then you just hit a bomb and you get 1 hit, but you get 4 runs out of it. We know he's capable of walking people.
All right. I'm gonna hope for that then. I guess.
So here
Yeah,
comes a
just a little
great
bit.
over on my under hits. You're gonna follow it up with an over. I love it. It's okay.
No, I'll go Rays and Diamondbacks under 9.5. It's Davies and Eflin.
It's Battle of the
Please?
Zacks, baby. We love when this happens on the show. We get
Yeah,
the Battle of the Zacks.
there you are. It's all numerical, man. Everything is numerical. I'm really trying to, at this point, remove myself from the frustrations of I haven't watched a game in probably 2 weeks, a week or two. I mean, I really have not actually watched a game. I am collecting data. It's all numerical and it's winning, and that's all I care about. So it's just, I'm like, so like, oh,
You're not even
why does he
coming off
throw
the
the ball?
three and 1 unit day where you're like coming off down a unit. Sound like it's like doom and
No,
gloom
it's
over
I'm
there.
not mad about yesterday. I'm just like, it's frustrating even like on days that you win when you're sitting there and you're watching, oh, they got the bases loaded and there's only one out, and then the guys are hacking in the dirt and they can't swing at shit. Dude, I can't do it anymore. Like I can't watch the games. I just can't. And it's just like at
Oh,
at the level that I'm at least, I can't watch anymore. Like, dude, I've done it for too many years. Like, just it's the same outcome every time, and I'm frustrated. Like, it's just I'm not doing it. So it's all numerical now. I'm not
all
watching
right.
games.
Let's go ahead and give out another pick here on Around the Bases. Let's do that under hits again. Let's go right back to Yankees Athletics. You guys know if you've been watching me, and yeah, I'm on a losing streak, and I've probably, I don't know when the last time I turned a profit was. But you can always find good, even within the bad. Just maybe, we've stumbled on some good here in both Yankees and Athletic games. We've taken under the hits. We took under 16.5 hits last night. There was only 12. That was a really easy cash. I'm going back to it again with under 16.5 hits. Not really a lot of justification, right? We justified the hit rate yesterday between these two teams. Now it's hitting 5 of the last 7 and 6 of the last 7 for these teams, respectively. Of course, they're still not hitting right-handers or left-handers. They're hitting 207 and 189 versus right-handers, 200 and 164 versus left-handers. You got J.P. Sears. He stayed under 16.5 hits in his last 7 games. Take it, under 16.5 hits, Yankees and Athletics. Shut up and pitch time. Let's give these guys some pitching props. What do you got, Squirrel?
There's probably a couple of good ones out there, but I found that numerically they're disrespecting Luke Weaver, I think, today. Yeah. Sit there. Every one of these, bud, they're going to be ugly as shit. Every one of them. Luke Weaver over 3.5 strikeouts, plus 100, even odds, whatever you want to call it. Not projected that low. Too low.
Luke Weaver,
four and a
3.5 Ks. Okay.
Yep.
Another one, or I'll go. I'll go. What the hell?
Go ahead. That's it.
I'm doing
That's all I
Blake
got for
Snell
that.
over 6.5 Ks. Some sports books love this so much where they're going to hang the number at 7.5, as FanDuel has done.
Yep.
But you can get a 6.5 over on Caesars, cashed in his last 5 games. His last 3 starts of those 5 where it's been cashing. Hell, he's gone in double digits in his last 3 starts with 11, 12, and 12. Here come the Pirates. Can't hit left-handers, only hitting 204. Weighted runs created a 64 with a 34.1% strikeout percentage. He should be able to go 6 innings in this game. You figure what happened last night with Yu Darvish not being able to pitch, so they had to use some bullpen arms and some bullpen arms for a good amount of length. It's going to be Blake Snell. You're getting a Pirates team that struggles versus left-handers. You go 6 innings, I think he may hit double digits again. So I love Blake Snell today over 6.5 Ks. And also like Logan Allen. They're the Guardians to go over 4.5 Ks, basically even money at minus 105. The Royals also strike out at 34.1% versus left-handed pitching. They hit 231 with a weighted runs created of 66. So another offense that shouldn't be doing any damage off Logan Allen, which in terms of the strikeout prop enables this guy to pitch deep into the game, which gives you comfort that maybe he can go over 4.5, which he's done so in 6 of his 11 starts. So I like Logan Allen today. What's a long shot for you? When we do that in 4th inning, we call it long shots. We like to find a dog today that can come through. What do you got there, Squirrel?
3 of them.
3 of them. Give it.
In what was this? Would this be ascending order in terms of juice, I guess?
Okay.
Let's see. Current prices, if we're going to go ascending order, I think the first 2 are going to be pretty close. Kansas City Royals, got that kid, I think Austin Cox is his name. He's only pitched 12 innings in the minors, but he has, in those 12 innings, .49 whip ratings. I don't know. Not too much. Not too many innings though. But going against Logan Allen, and you can get that about plus 120. Plus 120.
Okay.
Is that what you see on Kansas City Royals? Roughly the same price. Chicago Cubs are at home today. Plus 120, 125. Again, depending on your book, you get Drew Smiley. If you're looking for a really large one, I'm going to take a big shot on a long shot, plus 190 for the Detroit Tigers against the Rangers. Joey Wentz. And it's weird to me to see Dane Dunning. Isn't he now kind of a bullpen guy? Or at least I've seen him in the bullpen. No? He has been in the bullpen, though, before.
He has been in
this
the bullpen
season.
now.
Okay, so he got bumped up now to the rotation.
Pitching so goddamn good, he's been bumped up. They want him more. Yeah. Get on the mound more, my man. You're pitching so good. No, I'm not joking. He has been pitching really well. He's a full-on starter.
Okay. Well, today he won't, and that's how that's going to go.
Today he's going to get rocked by the Detroit Tigers. All right, I got a dog of the day. It feels like if this team is a dog and you're getting plus money on them, you have to mention this goddamn team every day. And it's the Giants. It's the Giants. Getting it done yesterday against Kevin Gausman, winning that game. Shutout fashion. Because why? The Giants can pitch better than any fucking team in this league, and that's the San Francisco Giants. So if they're at plus money, take them. The only hesitation is you don't know who the hell the Blue Jays are throwing as a starter. If I knew who the Blue Jays are throwing as a starter, I'd jump all over it with Logan Webb on the mound. But I don't know. So I'm going to hold off and wait for that news and then take the Giants. But why are the Athletics at plus 130 against the Yankees? Huh? Neither team can hit worth shit. Both teams can pitch really good right now. Both starters and bullpens are doing pretty good, but neither team can hit. Athletics plus 130. They came through for us yesterday plus 120. That is your official dog of the day, just like they were the official dog of the day yesterday. See if they can't come through again today. Athletics at plus 130. Take it on the Yankees. Yankees, the name recognition. There was actually a tweet sent out by DraftKings of the teams most likely to win the World Series, top 10, and the Yankees were on that list, the top 10. Like, just get off the Yankees. That's a terrible goddamn baseball team. Quit throwing your cash on them. Fifth inning, keep swinging. What do you got? I got all the guys.
Swinging.
You
I know
got
it's
nothing.
not
You got nothing. I got it. I got you, dog.
I got nothing. But do you want a WNBA pick? Because that's what I slid in here.
Fire.
Sparks in the sky. Sparks and Sky. Los Angeles Sparks, Chicago Sky, WNBA over 156 is my play, and that starts at 11 a.m. So in 45 minutes from now.
Tim coming in with more of the truck stop talk. I love it from yesterday.
Hell yeah! Hold up, I got it.
Oh, you get more WNBA?
Hold up. No, I'm gonna go look at the comments.
Oh.
Got to see some trucks.
All right, here what we got, fellas. You got Nick Castellanos, Philadelphia Phillies. He's 6 for 18 up against Drew Smiley with 4 doubles. Marcell Ozuna, the Braves. He's 4 for 6 up against Maeda with 2 doubles. JD Martinez coming off a nice night last night in which he had 2 home runs. Expect him to do it again today. He's 4 for 6 up against Kyle Freeland with the home run. Also got Shohei Ohtani. I believe someone said he had a nice game last night, both pitching and hitting. Don't mess with that kid right there. He's 7 for 23 against Giolito with 3 home runs, a double and a triple. Starling Marte, he's 10 for 25 against Wade Miley. If you're looking for a couple of guys that can go deep and hit a bomb today, take Ohtani. Great numbers off Giolito, obviously, hitting 3 home runs, career off him, hitting a couple bombs last night. And then Matt Olson, he's 3 for 4 up against Maeda with those 3 hits. 2 of them have been for home runs. So I'd target Ohtani and Olson today if you're looking for guys that can hit a home run. In terms of beating the streak for $5.6 million, where I am successfully streaking because I'm up to a 4, I took Castellanos and Ohtani. If you want to copy me, or maybe you think I'm a fade guy, I don't give a shit. I took Castellanos and Ohtani. 6th inning called. It's a steal. What do you got there, Squirrel?
Okay, so there would be like 3 different options, 2 of which I don't think you can get anymore. So I went ahead and called the St. Louis Cardinals my steal at minus 118, 115, whatever it is. Somewhere around there, minus 115. That one you can still get. Among things you can't get, in terms of a total, I heard you talking about, someone wanted to know the Twins and Braves. I think we were talking about total or money lines in that game. I saw 9.5 at one singular book and grabbed it before it went to 10. So That is now 10, so I would call that a steal now. Also, prior to the line getting shot through the roof, I liked the Padres when they were closer to minus 140 than they are now, around minus 160. But I'm going to skip ahead and also call that my best bet as the Padres if you're looking for basically, one of those parlay maker deals. But
yeah, they can suck it.
Are you upset about them?
Yeah, I'm highly upset. Tired of that shit. Felt like yesterday I wasn't even given a chance to turn a profit. I mean, I had three losers.
Hey, let me ask you though.
Before the even card started, I had 3 losers right off the bat. I felt cheated last night. Pissed me off. All right, here's my Nerfy of the day, steal of the day. Here it is, boys. Brewers Mets. Brewers Mets is your Nerfy of the day. We love this Mets team. They Nerfy 81% of the time, which is 29th. Obviously, the majors, 81% of the time, they go up there and they cannot get a run in the first inning. Brewers come in at 68%, which is 11th in Major League. You get Wade Miley on the mound. He's given up 1 run in 10 starts, 256 opponents' batting average, and a 1.2 whip. Senga, God damn, if he can just not give out free passes or give out hits for our under 16.5 hits. But he's only given up 5 runs in 14 starts, 244 opponents' batting average, a 1.86 whip. It's all because of the walks in those 14 starts in the first inning. He's had 13 walks. He needs to stop giving out free fucking base passes and we'll be okay. And we'll cash this Nerfy at minus 105. And I will not watch it because last time we all remember what happened. We watched that guy on a Nerfy. So I won't watch it.
You have holes in your desk over there, bro.
I'm pissed today, but I'm in a good mood. But yeah, All right. Best bet. You said it was Padres. You already gave yours out. What did you say?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Padres what on the money line? Minus 250.
Yeah. No, it was minus 140. It's minus 160 now. But if you wanted to, it'll probably be in my double play. I mean, you can pick the other game. It's Padres and something. I don't know.
Going up against the dog that is Mitch Keller. Love to see that right there. My best bet of the day is I want to go back to this battle of the Zacks that we talked about that's happening down in Arizona. One of these Zacks is going to get hit really hard, and I think the other one kind of gets hit. Because Zach Eflin's got really bad away splits. You get him out of Tropicana Field, and he becomes, Dallas Keuchel out here. Like, the dude just gets lit the shit up. Well, I don't want to target that, though. I want to target Zach Davies against the number 3 hitting team for his right-handed pitching. That's your Tampa Bay Rays. I think Zach Davies is going to go over 5.5 hits allowed at plus 105. And I think the Rays are going to hit their F5 team total over 2.5 at minus 125. Zach Davies, he's allowed over 5.5 hits in 4 of his last 5 starts. His last 5, his earned runs that he's had is 6, 8, 4, 2, and 3. That's cashes in all but one of those suckers. And the Rays are hot versus right-handers, hitting 307, on base of 375, slugging 448, weighted runs created of 136, and they're not striking out at 18.7%. Whatever Zach Davies is throwing, he ain't going to be missing any barrels. They're going to be barreling that shit up and hitting it a long way. I love to get 2 cashes from one of my favorite games tonight, the Battle of the Zacks down in Arizona. Let's give these guys our favorite parlay of the day. We call it double play. What's your favorite parlay today?
Well, I said Padres probably, is going to be something I'd throw in there.
You'll throw.
I was just taking a look at.
Sorry,
what?
That was rude. No.
Yeah, so Padres, and then I just took a look at what Kenta Maeda did on his return because he's only had 1 game back. That was against the Detroit Tigers, which is, I don't know. He got 8 strikeouts, and you're the strength of schedule comparatively to playing the Braves. I think he gets tagged tonight. So I think I'll take the over in the Twins game. It's at 10. I'll go over 10, and then I'll take the Padres.
Like that going over right there. For my double play, I want to do. All right, I'm going to give out the one I was going to give out. I was going to give out Michaelis, whatever the hell this guy's name is. They're the Cardinals, under 18.5 outs. Look, the Astros are just obviously good versus right-handing. They're doing good at keeping starting pitchers under this. 6 of the last 8 right-handers have stayed under this. The 2 that went over were Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. Michaelis isn't on those kind of levels of those kind of pitchers. So you look at his game log, when he does go over it, you can kind of justify it. He should struggle, though, against this Houston Astros team. So they will make his ass work and to get through 6 innings, and they'll gladly pull him. So then we'll go to – and then the other thing I like about also Michaelis when Squirrel asked me if I like the Cardinals, you got a Cardinals bullpen right now. Sorry, Cardinals bullpen has top 5. Like now there's a big rush to get to that bullpen because the bullpen's throwing really great. So if we get 6 strong innings out of Mike Hollis, that's damn good. And I'll go for that bullpen to get me the last 9 outs of the game and seal the victory. So I like that. And then Zach Davies, he's just not going to be the winning pitcher. He's dog shit on dog shit. So minus 105 is that parlay. He's not going to be the winning pitcher. Michaelis over 18.5 outs. Minus 105. Let me throw my bets up here on the screen. As of right now, this is what I've got. Probably going to add something to it. Who knows? Let's see what we got. Let's get these up here. I will talk about them. One of these I didn't even talk about during the rundown. Then let's talk about all these. Get our asses over. So you'll see right here, I am not going to do the Athletics money line. I've kind of talked about sometimes like when you can predict an underdog in a series, and when you predict an underdog early, like the last thing I want to do is waste a good plus 120 cash that we got last night with the Yankees winning today. I think the Athletics win. They are the dog of the day. But this game's going under 8 runs. There's no way these shitty offenses can produce enough runs to even scare this total, especially with the way the bullpens are chipping in. JP Sears is on a little bit of a roll right now. This game's going under 8. But yeah, I do like the Athletics. Just didn't want to ruin last night's good cash. Otherwise, I talked about all those. Let's go ahead and jump on into this rapid fire. Talk about all these games from a money line, run line, and over/under perspective. Let's do it. Come on, At. Here we go. Braves and Twins. We get an over/under of 10. Twins at plus 140. Braves minus 165. Braves are throwing Colby Allard to start things off in a bullpen day up against Kenta Maeda. I'm going to like the Braves on the run line. Braves on the run line for me.
I like the over, obviously, but I'll take the Twins money line just because I saw it get shot down from wherever it was. Plus 150 rings a bell, maybe something like that. Yeah, 150. It's closer. 140 now. Yeah, I'll go Twins money line and over 10.
Okay.
Correlation.
Nationals and Mariners with an over-under of 8.5. Nationals at plus 210. Mariners at minus 250. I'll tell you right now, the Mariners from a stats perspective hits left-handers, but it's only 32 plate appearances. So is that a real number that they can hit left-handers? Patrick Corbin's been doing a good job. Obviously, last outing against the Padres got tripped up a little bit, but been doing a good job this season, really, at limiting damage. Logan Gilbert's on the mound there for the Mariners. I'll go ahead and take under 8.5. I think Corbin will patch it together like he's been doing. Give me under 8.5. And I can really only side with the Nationals. I've kind of liked them all week. I told you I liked them yesterday. I think they came through. Yeah, the Nationals won that game yesterday. You would have already gotten the whole series paid for because they were at greater than plus 200 in a 3-game series. You just need to win one if you're at greater than plus 200. So, yeah, they've already made it a profitable series. Nationals get it done again today with going under 8.5.
Yeah, I would go under 8.5 also. I like it, but I'm not going to try to squeeze any Mariners run lines in there, win by 2 and go under 8 or whatever. Yeah, I just like the under 8.5.
Reds and Orioles over-under of 9.5. Reds plus 150. Orioles minus 175. To me, it's just not – the stats are way too close, and I could even give them to you. Reds even have the hitting advantage over the Orioles, and the bullpen is basically neck and neck. I don't understand why we're getting minus 175. I can only be with the Reds at plus 150 and the over.
Yeah. This is the illogical part of what I was trying to tell you is I'm not going over. I will take under 9.5.
Okay.
Not picking a side.
Padres and Pirates over-under of 8. Padres minus 165. Pirates plus 140. I bet this game goes under 8. Under 8. I don't want to pick a winner. I'll just go under 8.
I like the Padres to win. I went over 8.
Okay. Giants and Blue Jays over-under of 8.5. Giants at even money. Blue Jays minus 120. Logan Webb on the mound for the Giants. Nobody has been announced there for the Blue Jays. I'm on the Giants. I really don't understand. And this reminds me almost 2 years ago when the Giants were like almost at even money, and we just kept betting the Giants, and they just kept cashing. I may go back to just betting the Giants every goddamn day. Love this.
Yeah. I don't mind it at plus money, but yeah, I would like to know who's on the mound. But
that's it. The problem is you're going to know who's on the mound, and then all of a sudden, even money at Giants ain't going to be there anymore. It's going to go to minus money once they announce the starter. Because you think about it, right? You're not going to spring a surprise and throw a good arm. At this point, you're searching for which bullpen guy, and then how the hell are you going to patch this thing together with the rest of the bullpen? So, and then if it's a bullpen day, you're going to go up against a Giants bullpen.
Hey, the Giants are getting money right now as we're talking.
Of course they are.
It's going.
As they should be. Logan Webb's on the mound. I'm about to add it to my card. Even money.
Do it.
I need a price shop. Where is it? Let me price shop. I might as well go right to Barstools, the book who's the yeah, PointsBet. Yeah, they don't let me get down.
Oh, why not, Jason? Why is that?
I robbed their ass during the World Cup. They hung Luis Alvarez and Martinez both at 50-1 to get 2 goals in that World Cup. Smacked them both for a lot of money. They're at even money. Okay, even money. No starter. You don't even see a guess over there, Squirrel, of who could be the starter for the Blue Jays, so I can make a determination. You got nothing. There it is, Chris Bassett. Bam. There you go. FanDuel's willing to tell me it's Chris Bassett. Yeah, I'll light this dude up. Are you kidding me? I'm doing the Giants. I just got to find the best price. What's Caesar's got it at?
Good.
I'm seeing Chris Bassett. Is that what you're seeing?
No, I see nobody, but I was seeing plus 112, and now I see 106.
Is that a PointsBet?
No, offshore.
Oh, okay.
For yours, even money, PointsBet's plus 105. Yeah.
PointsBet's
everywhere else even money, as far as I can tell.
All right, I can get that down on PointsBet. They'll let me get down on a sider at home. I was joking. They just won't let me get down on a prop.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, guys. Next, my name's Jason. We got the Brewers and the Mets.
I'll get to it. I'll say whatever the hell we've got next. All right, here we go.
Next up, we got the Brewers and the Mets.
Yes, we do. We do have the Brewers and Mets with an over-under of 8.5. Brewers at plus 125. Mets at minus 145. Give me the under. Give me the under.
I've been on the under for the last 2 days in a row, I think, in these Brewer games. Did we hit those both?
Last night there was 9 you missed on the hook.
Okay. Or no, I was on under 9. I think I pushed that game and I hit the under 8 the day before. Today, finally, I'm switching over to 8.5 over.
Okay, I'm on the under. You'll do the over. Okay. Marlins and Red Sox over under of 9.5. Marlins minus 120. Red Sox even money. Braxton Garrett on the mound for the Marlins. Nobody on the mound for the Red Sox yet. We don't know who that's going to be. So yeah, that makes it really tough right there. The Red Sox are another. The Red Sox
with Alcantara, though.
Huh?
Marlins crushed yesterday with Alcantara on the mound. That was 10-1 game.
We predicted that. That was one of our dogs yesterday. That was. We were all over that.
And the over, hit both.
I'll tell you the deal with the Red Sox. It kind of mirrors the same story as the Mariners. Good offense, but just limited plate appearances versus left-handers. So they're not striking out versus left-handers. Their strikeout percentage was at 19.8%. I will take. I'm taking over 9.5. Over 9.5.
In Marlins and Red Sox. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say without a starting pitcher. Garrett's decent, right? It's not terrible. I don't know if he's elite though. Dude, there's a lot of people missing from these games with the injuries. Holy hell.
All right, I officially did add Giants money line. Giants money line.
Right, I will elect to skip for now.
Okay, Astros and Cardinals over under of 8.5. Astros even money. Cardinals minus 120. I could get on Cardinals at minus 120, and I could also get on an over 8.5.
That's exactly where I'm at on both.
Okay, Tigers and Rangers over under of 9.5. Tigers plus 170. Rangers minus 200. I'll take the Rangers on the run line.
I got Tigers plus 191, so I'm happy there if it's at 170. And somehow I ended up on uncorrelated plays between the Tigers and the under 9.5 in the game.
Okay. Phillies and Cubs over under of 8. Phillies minus 135. Cubs plus 115. It's either the Cubs money line or nothing for me, and I'll take the over as well.
Yeah, Cubs money line for me also. I don't think I played a total in the game. Let's see, Smiley and Nola, was it? Feels like it probably. Well, yeah, wind is always a big determining factor at Wrigley, and I didn't look at it yet. I didn't play a total though, so yeah, I took the Cubs.
Wasn't too windy when I dropped Noah off at school this morning. It was fine. Didn't need anything on my arms. Wind's a non-factor today. There's
Cool.
your weather. There's your official weather report for you. Just not a sports
From
handicapper.
Chicago.
A meteorologist too. Damn it. Guardians and Royals over under of 9.5. Guardians minus 135. Royals plus 115. I will take the under 9.5. Give me the under 9.5.
Are we on Guardians? Guardians
Yeah.
Royals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the Royals money line with the minor league guy.
Dodgers no starter. Rockies throwing Kyle Freeland over under of 12.5. That missed easily yesterday. There's only 5 runs in that game. Dodgers minus 210. Rockies at plus 180. Hard to know with the Dodgers not throwing anybody, or at least not announcing it. I'm going to take another under. I think there's a reason why that under hit so easily yesterday. I mean, granted, Clayton Kershaw was on the mound, and now you got to swap him out for Kyle Freeland, so, drop off in caliber of pitchers for sure, but I'll still take the under. Again, I don't know who the hell the Dodgers are throwing.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard with not knowing a starter, but I don't think that this year the Rockies totals have been that high at 12.5. I've seen a lot of 11s and whatnot. I mean, they're high usually in general, but 12.5 is really quite high. I'll say I would look into an over, but I mean, I don't know. Didn't really check into the game without a starter. So.
Yeah, it's tough. White Sox and Angels over under of 8.5. White Sox plus 105. Angels minus 125. Bullpen day for the Angels. Giolito on the mound for the White Sox. I'll take the Angels minus 125. I'm not going to do an over and under on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were ripping, as you said yesterday with Shohei. Holy hell, he had 2 home runs and 10 strikeouts in the same game.
He was.
I mean, yeah, as a pitcher, 10 strikeouts, and yeah.
He's on fire.
Not that he struck out 10 times. Can you imagine that?
I probably took over 1.5 total bases. I can't imagine it.
Don't have anything particularly great in this game. So,
okay, what about the Battle of the Zacks? Over under of 9.5. Rays minus 155. Diamondbacks plus 135. This is a easy over 9.5. And don't even worry about the winner. Although the Rays will pull the game out, they're going to win the game. It's an easy over 9.5.
Do you know what I bet?
Under. Okay. Mm-hmm. Under what? 9? Or
9.5.
Under 9.5.
9.5.
Okay. It's your funeral.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm doing here? Like, is it becoming apparent to you yet?
I don't know. What the hell are you doing?
Okay, that's fine. Let's go.
I'm just saying, maybe I'm not quite, We got Yankees and Athletics over under 7.5. Hell yeah, I gave out under 8. My totals dropped in the last little handful of minutes. Hell yeah. Yankees minus 150. Who's taking a bite of the Yankees at minus 150? Like, who's doing that?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Honestly,
I couldn't do it.
Who's doing that? It's you're betting the Athletics or you're not betting it. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it.
Yeah, and I took the Athletics yesterday. We said that.
Yeah, we both hit that good. And I'm going to pivot off of it again. I don't want to waste a good plus money cash, but how the hell does this game going over? I don't know. And there's a reason. Total dropped 7.5. I gave out under 8. Love to see that right there. I'm on the Athletics and the under. What about you?
I would probably take a stab at the Athletics. Under is not a bad play either, especially if you got it a half run. You're closing good. Can't be mad at that. So I would do what I did yesterday. Take those 2 things again.
All right, I'm gonna add some more to it. You do, boy. Oh boy. Okay, there it is, fellas. Wednesday episode. Good little card right there. Don't forget I did add Giants money line plus 105. Giants money line plus 105 is an official bet. What else do I add? you got to hop on over to Twitter to find out. Other places, hockeysquirrel.com to find out what the Squirrel's full card is going to be. You can find it at hockeysquirrel.com. Good luck today on your bets. Come on back for Thursday's action. We'll preview it all and break it down. Have a good one.
See you later.